What's up, everybody? I know it's late. Just got through finished rendering film right now. So I do know I told everybody I would be live like 95 at 9. Um, Had some things to come up, so I couldn't go live. My bad. Charge it to my head, not my heart, for those who are out there. Um, I'm gonna do a little quick David Irving talk. You guys can see I've just been grinding on this film, but this is the thing with David Irving. We don't know. We don't know why he's not reporting to camp. I don't know why. Maybe it's a family issue. Maybe it's the daughter. Maybe, we don't know. But it is what it is at this point. It's one of those things where you got to say to yourself, grab you a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and just wait for this thing to play out. I mean, it's so early, right? It's so early. And we really can't say anything on this team until we see how everything else gel together. I mean, sometimes in life, the time when everything seems down, right? Something pops up, something happens, something out of the norm, something goes in the right direction, and that's what I'm counting for. I'm really expecting the guys, the core, like the Ezekiel Elliott's of the world, and Dak Prescott. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people don't like him, but the leadership aspect of it, the intangible, the things that you just can't touch, those are what I'm looking for in this team. I'm looking for another leader, somebody who can be our Ray Lewis, somebody who can be our Michael Irving, somebody who can elevate the person beside him, the person left to him, the person to the right of him, somebody who eats, sleep, and breathes this football stuff. I know we get that in small factors with Sean Lee. We get that. What Sean Lee thing is that he cannot stay healthy. But it is what it is, man. I really thank you guys for tuning in. I got 10 people in this thing. I know it's impromptu. It's 12 o'clock. I know most people who's on the East Coast about 1, 2 o'clock, somewhere around that time, But it is what it is. I'm a night owl. I can't sleep at night. I gotta force myself to sleep at night. I wake up early in the morning. You know how that goes, right? Some people have those traits, and that's me. I'm a night owl. Always be up at night. Just gotta face the reality. But David Irving not showing up for camp, man, that's something. I don't know if he's going to sit out the entire camp, but we'll see, though. We shall soon see, man. Madden expert. You're a Madden expert. You know how it goes, right? Shout out to you, Young Onyx. I think that's how you say your name. It is what it is, guys. We're going to have to figure out what drives this team, what drives the individuals, what drives everybody. Sup from Seattle, Michael Kelly, man. What's going on with you, man? Packing messy cans. Just kick Irving out, I don't know, man. It's one of those things, man, with David. Sometimes you have a guy that have all of the potentials in the world, and just can't get right. We don't know what it is. It could be a flat tire. It could be didn't pick up the kid from school. So many things. Remember, it's not his fault, right? And nothing is his fault. So it's something dealing with maybe a Uber drive or a Lyft drive, or it just could be just trying to get things relaxing. Maybe we thinking too hard on it. He's suspended for the first 4 games anyway. That's right. Some of you guys catfished me earlier today. I saw you guys catfishing me. Don't be doing that. But it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. Shooter, what's that first? The Nasty Shooter? That's a cold name, man. I like that name. David is good, truly Pop J. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be out for the first 4 games anyway. Practicing in July doesn't mean anything. Guy can probably get his body together, get his mind together, and be ready to play Week 5 against the Texans. I think that's who we play Week 5. If anybody's happy, it will be the Panthers, the Giants, the Seattle Seahawks. They don't have to worry about that kid, that 6'7", 6'8" kid, however tall he is, and they don't have to worry about that. You know, they can sit back and say to themselves, "Hey, we just got to worry about D-Law. We got to worry about stopping Ezekiel Elliott. This should be the game plan for the Panthers. Stop Ezekiel Elliott, force Dak Prescott to win it, you know." And the defensive side of the ball, make sure you contain D-Law, and we'll see what the young cornerbacks can do. They're still young. It's going to be their second year. And what we need to do is jump fast on them, you know. We don't need to lay down. We don't need to give them no inch, because they will take it, and they will take the mile. That guy, number 22 for their team, Christian McCaffrey, I think that's how you say his name. He got some get up on him. I was watching some game, although they lost against the Saints. I think it was during the playoff or something. He's nasty, guys. He's cold. He's cold with that rock. And we already know about Cam. Cam is a momentum quarterback. So, I mean, these first 4 games without David Irving means a lot to the Cowboys nation. We got to figure out a way. Maybe next year we're going to plan. Our goal should be next year that we battle any suspension. Nobody gets suspended. Our goal next year, coming into 2019 or what have you, we should say to ourselves, our goal, the mantra should be no suspension. You know, that should be hanging over all of the billboards and all of the things down to the Star in Frisco. If we want to make T-shirts, we should have T-shirts saying "Stop shooting ourselves in the foot." You know, that would be a nice T-shirt. Put the star on it, put the logo on it, and somebody make a T-shirt for Jerry Jones to just say "hush, hush," or "silently wins the race." You know, we need to have a different mindset out here as far as these players and organization, team, things like that. ESPN ranked Dak as a 3rd-tier quarterback. I almost thought about doing that topic. I might save it to today. Well, it's going to be today, right? Later on when I get off of work, I was going to break down. I was going to do that topic today. Young Onyx, or Young One, I think that's how you say your name, or Onyx. Tiers of quarterbacks, breaking down the quarterbacks. It's cool. You know, you can put Dak Prescott in the 3rd tier. I think they also, with those tiers, they were telling each tier what the responsibility of the quarterback, what the quarterback can do, what the quarterback can't do. And in those tiers, in the 3rd tier, they said the 3rd tier that the quarterback needs a run-heavy offense, and the quarterback needs also a good, suitable defense. The funny part about it, all quarterbacks need a good balanced team, especially a good running attack and a great or good defense. And that's what wins championships. And for the life of me, I don't know why, you know, people fail to realize that. In order to win in the National Football League, you got to have balance. It's rarely one-sided, you know. Even the Patriots, they always have that balanced attack. The Filthy, last year they had a balanced attack. None of their receivers caught over 1,000 yards. They had a great deal up the seam. It was a mismatch. You know, my matchup was better than yours. Basically, they had 3 running backs. They was able to catch the ball out of the backfield, run, punish the opponents when they try to line up in different setups. The tight ends can run vertical routes. I mean, the tight ends on the Philadelphia Eagles was just marvelous, you know. And look at it. Look at this. It's kind of sort of like the same, kind of like the same philosophy of what the Patriots been doing with Gronk, the Hernandez, and they went and got Bennett. You know, those big tight ends to make it hard for you to adjust, because either you put a smaller slot guy in there or you put a linebacker in there, and it's going to always create that mismatch. And that's what I'm hoping with Rico. I'm doing Rico. That's why I'm waiting for the Rico Gathers film to upload, and then I'm going to do that. One Cloud 9, Dallas Cowboys, good night. Cowboys Nation, good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite, Streaming Willie Beamen, man. What's up, man? You like me, man. You up all the time, man. You don't sleep. Look at Peyton Manning's rookie year. You're wrong. You're just wrong. I don't know. Peyton Manning did throw a lot of interception. I don't know the backhand conversation that you guys are having. Chris Longley, shout out to you, fam. The law. Outlaw. Yeah. Incognito, man, you up too as well. Shout out to y'all, man, being up this late at night. What we got? Dak lost 10 pounds. That's serviceable. I mean, with the weight loss, we saw that with the elite quarterbacks. We saw Peyton Manning lose a little weight. We saw Tom Brady lose a little weight. Even Eli. Not calling Eli elite, but those guys down the line, they say, okay, what can I do to better my quarterback play? What can I do to make me more elusive? Aaron Rodgers, they lose those frames. They lose that weight and be more flexible versus putting on more muscle mass. And they realize that I think in a documentary series or one of the excerpts that Tom Brady was talking about when he drinks his little green juice, avocado, I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on it. He was talking about by him being more flexible, strengthening his tendons, whatever you want to call it, the synovial fluid that's in your knees, the synovial fluid that's in your joints. And I think that's the word. I haven't had biology in forever, so charge it to my mind and not my heart if I get it wrong. But the synovial fluid, eating right, taking flaxseed oils, and just looking at your body from a different aspect of it, helps you out down the line. And anybody have anything to say about that? These guys been playing for 15, 16, 17 years. And I believe that if Peyton Manning never had that neck issue and that neck holding up that head, I think that he will still be playing, But it is what it is, man. Streaming Willie Beamen, I agree. Dak is a smart quarterback. That's cool. Kudos to you, man. I think he is cerebral. I think that he's still got a lot of things to grow from. It's just that we trying to push him out quicker. And society is like that. Society want fast food, fast food mentality. Everybody want to be rich tomorrow. Everybody don't want to grind. They just want to figure out, how can I open up my bank account? How can I make $1,000 a day? And not knowing that if you put your coins to the side, especially those who are out there in college, don't spend your refund money on rims. Don't go out there and buy the flashy jewelry. You look at me, I don't wear no jewelry. I don't wear that stuff, man. I might have a watch, a polo watch I have right here. But that's about it, man. It was a gift given to me. I just don't go out and buy jewelry. Now, you can buy indices. Now I'm shifting your mind over, you can buy those things. Look up indices. Buy those. Just invest in something, man. Don't be... I'm going to take you guys biblically. If you guys don't mind, open up my thoughts with you all. Just don't. Biblically, the parable, if you can learn some stuff, you don't have to believe in the Bible and everything that it says if you don't believe in a higher power. But look at the parable. It says, don't bury your coins or talent in the dirt. I'm just paraphrasing. I'm not going line by line, precept upon precept, because I don't want to take you guys there. But there was a parable of a guy that had talent. The master gave it to, or the ruler or the king gave the talents to his selective people. He gave 1 5, he gave 1 3. I'm just paraphrasing. He gave 1 1. The person that had that one goal, that one talent, he took that goal and he pretty much dug it up and put it under the ground. The other guys went out and gave it to the exchangers. Now, you can look at that story in so many aspects. You can look at it as monetary. You can look at it as valued as skill, talent, your ability to sing, your ability to dance, your ability to talk, your ability to just do marvelous things like athletics, like running track or playing football. Some people have all the talent in the world. Some people in the chat box got brilliant talent, smart beyond their mind, but they don't put nothing towards it. They're sitting there saying, well, maybe I have to get a brand new car before I do this, or maybe I have to get this job before I do that. How about you go out there and do it? And sometimes when you take your skills and you hide it, you don't bless others from it. You don't get blessings too as well. So what I'm saying is, to paraphrase it, just don't take all your skills and dig it in the ground and wait on it and sit on it. Get out there and do it. And that's what Cowboys, that's what David Irving is doing. I'm going to move over back to David Irving. And, I know somebody going to say, well, Law, you're not there. You're not doing the things that he's doing. You've never been a millionaire. You don't know what he's going through. I mean, he got to take care of his daughter. Like I don't have one. Like some of you guys in the chat box don't have one. It's one of those things where it's sometimes in life, a punch in the mouth and getting a chipped tooth can teach you so many valuable lessons, right? It can just teach you things like, man, I'm not going to talk as much as I used to now. That man knocked my tooth out, and you can learn from it, but neither here nor there. When you get out there and you make things happen, somehow the universe, the world open up to you. I mean, you can have $10 and you give it to somebody, somehow multiple returns come back to you, like $20 come to you, $30 if it's monetary. Or sometimes when you help somebody, show somebody the way. I can recall somebody was lost. Somebody was lost going to work one day, and they were telling me, hey, do you know how to get to this location? I was like, hell no, I don't know how to get here, but we can learn together. And me walking and showing that person how to get to that office or get to that certain section in that building, I'm paraphrasing. 3 weeks later, that person was the director. That person gave me favor. But what if I was one of those people that, like, tough luck, But they remembered that one little inch that I showed that person how to do that. And that person in return said, well, I'm the director of this particular location. And in the way you talk to me and the way you help me out, I know for sure you're a good guy. How about I offer you this deal? I'm like, wow. How about I take it? That's what life is, guys. Shout out time, shout out to Savage Time. David is a beast, but weak-minded in the streets. That's such a savage thing to say. You're right, man. Peace out, fam. Chris Longley, man, have a good night. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best of soft soul hits and wonders. Law, Gregory, Irving, Crawford, top D line. Yeah. If I can look up like this and say, David Irving, inside, you kick him inside. I can't wait to see Jahad Ward. That Instagram clip got me crunk. Go to his Instagram page. He's using all type of kung fu moves with his hands. I mean, the boy's got some nice hands. I just want to know how he's going to get off is going to be. And then if you look at Malik Collins. Any news on Malik Collins? Any news? Did anybody got news on him? Because if he get his foot together, that'll be nice, man. That will be nice, man. And then the edges, D-Law, what he's going to do. And Taco, this is what I like about Taco. It's one thing that I like about Taco. Taco is a good guy. He may be digging his talents and putting it in the ground, but Taco, man, I don't hear any news on him. I'm knock on the wood. But even if you hear news on Taco, it's like, okay, it's Taco. But I think that Taco is he got the size. It's going to be year 2 for him. He's still growing. He's so young. And I think that strength is going to come. On the high end, you can say Jason Taylor. On the low end, you can say Greg Ellis. And Greg Ellis was pretty good for us. I think he got 11 sacks in one season one time. It's just that we always compare Greg Ellis to Randy Moss. And, boy, we lost on that deal, right? This is streaming Willie Beamen, man. What's up, man? Why would it be relevant if I had kids or not? I don't know, man. It's something about if you have kids, if you have a little one that you watch after. And I don't know what conversation you had before this. I just love picking out conversations. But if you have kids, if you have somebody that's smaller than you that you're protecting or you're looking over, or if you have an elderly person that you're looking over, it's something about time. That's one thing that you can never give back, but one thing that if you share with someone else, is always something that they can carry on with their lives. I remember, my grandfather, he's gone from this planet, but he taught me so many things, and he told me, if you pretty much, like I said, if you got to grind to shine. I remember he used to be waking up early, and on Saturday mornings we going out to the churchyard to cut grass, and he'd do it for his church, and he'll pay me some money. And not only he'll pay me money, he'll pay me an ice cream and pizza. Surprised I'm not a big guy, but I always worked. But my grandfather taught me some valuable things, and it's something about when you learn from somebody, you spread it around and you start sharing it with someone else. And I started to pick up that trait of asking people, what can I do for them, like services. And I never forget this summertime. It was summertime when I was younger, and I needed to have extra money. And you know how I did it? I started knocking on my neighbor's door, and she was a doctor. And I was like, hey, let me wash your car once a week. And doctors got that long money. And she was like, okay, cool, here's $40. And I was like, damn, I was looking for $5 or $6 or something like that, but it was $40. And then my other brother like, hey man, how you get all this money? I said, I washed this car, man. I'll pay you $5 if you get the tires. and it's just how you can utilize, law of attraction, law of average, and you start knocking on other doors. My other neighbor was a postmaster, hey, I'll wash your car. I washed your car for a little change, and he was kind of tight with his money, and he wanted me to do more work. And the valuable thing from that is that people hold money different in different ways. What's valuable to you is less valuable to someone else. But when you have a child, or when you have somebody that you look after, or you're somebody you protect over, that value, you'll really stretch yourself. Not knowing that my grandfather was ill, but he still wanted to instill that value of time, of showing me how hard working pays off. But neither here nor there. That's old grandfather talk, man. I got tons of stories in my mind. The video is finished rendering, so let me see if I can talk to you guys while I pretty much upload the video. It won't make no sense cutting this off, but you might hear me clicking on this mouse here and there. I wonder if I can upload while I'm talking to you guys. I know some people do that all the time when they're talking. But back to David Irving. I'm going to try to stay on track. My thing is that he got a lot of potentials. He got a lot of potentials. And he got a bright future in front of him. Now that he got the lady friend that was holding him back, in a sense, out of the picture, hopefully, and he can get beyond the failed drug test that he missed, because he didn't fail the drug test. But I already broke that down to those who don't understand and know the rulings of that. You can fail one test, you can fail two, and you still won't get suspended. So it's not until your third drug test that you get a fine plus 1 game, and then you get the fourth drug test that you flunk or fail or miss. You get 4 game suspension. So, hey, so he missed, and that's why he's missing 4 games. And I'm surprised that some of the ruling says that they could be beyond 4 games, depending on what's all in the what's all down the line and this sort of thing. So, hopefully, week 5, we ready for David Irving to get out there, chase down Deshaun Watson. I think they still have him. I saw on one of those polls, man, we were talking about quarterback tiers, and we were saying that who's that? Dak Prescott is in tier 3. I think they got Deshaun Watson in tier 2. I think on one of those polls I saw, and I was like, okay, I know that they got, this is the thing, the funny thing about this quarterback tier thing too as well, that they got Dak Prescott at ranked number 18. Guess who number 17? Guess who's number 17 in the tier ranking system? Put that in the comment box, man, if you guys are still listening to what I have to say. Guess who is ranked number 17? Chris Longland. I'm a hang. hang, bruh. Don't hang too tight, though. You know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who's ranked right above Dak Prescott. It's I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Eli Manning is ranked. I think on a poll I saw he was ranked. Dak Prescott was ranked 18. Eli Manning was ranked 17. And I think they had Deshaun Watson at like 16, Pat Mahomes or something like that up there too as well. It was a crazy ranking. They had golf of all people ranked 20th. So I would think that golf would be higher than Dak Prescott according to the people that be in my chat box. But this is the prediction season. Everybody want to put things on paper and say, okay, you know, the Browns going to win the Super Bowl or the Jaguars are going to be the next Patriots. You know, this is that time of the season. Everybody's 0-0. Nobody has lost a game but the Cowboys. Somehow Cowboys we 0-5 or something like that during this off season because we so picked upon. So it's good. It's like a wonderful soap opera. But shout out to my guy. I think it was Drew Pearson, the original 88. I saw him on WFF. He was saying that it's time. It's time for the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl, and I think that this team would take us there this year. I'm saying like, oh man, old boy be speaking from his dome. This is from David. What's up, David? What's going on, man? Shout out to you. He said ESPN is on that stupid shit again. They are, man. It's what it is, man. It's ESPN. It's the off season. Everybody, they fired half of their staff. They fired half of their writers. So they got to pull stuff, man, that like they can't pull no other. And fantasy is hot. Fantasy football league is hot. Todd Gurley just got paid a big ton of money. How's that going to affect everything down the line is remarkable because now Le'Veon Bell is about to get paid. Somehow the Steelers going to pay Le'Veon Bell. And it's a numbers game. Now Le'Veon Bell, watch it. Watch how this thing crumbles. Like remember Matt Stafford got that big money, and then Derek Carr got the money, and then it started trickling down. Or whoever got paid first. So now that Todd Gurley got paid, Le'Veon Bell is about to get paid, and then Ezekiel Elliott is going to get paid, and it's going to go up. It's not going to go down from here. So it's going to affect how we look at the contracts down the line. So if we win the Super Bowl this year, I don't give a dog how much money you pay Ezekiel Elliott. I've figured out a way. And if we just make a deep run, like a real solid deep run with our running back, and he's not the cause of losing us the game. I do know that running backs have a lifespan of 3 years. That's it. You can be here today, gone tomorrow. You guys remember Priest Holmes. You guys remember Jamal Lewis. You guys remember Larry Johnson. You guys remember some of these running backs that are like, okay, this guy's Natron Means back in the days. You guys remember these guys, one-hit wonders or these one spell of a runner like a Sean Alexander. We remember these running backs, right? But living up to those contracts, man, it can be hard, man. It can be hard because you can pay all that money. Then all of a sudden they disappear. Like, they're like, man, David Copperfield, what's going on? No job, no kids, no maturity, no knowledge of life. Just smart Alex trolling, incognito. Oh, I mean, let him troll, man. Troll, roll with the troll. Because one day they're going to find somebody that they love. And then they're going to impregnate them if they can possibly do that. and they're gonna have that baby. And I never knew what my father was talking about. He said, "You're not a man until you are able to buy Pampers and milk." Those fathers out there that's buying that stuff, you guys know how I feel. Pampers and milk. And when you make too much money to get on the system, the system is designed to help you. But if you make too much money, you can't get on that system. You got to go buy that pamper and milk. And then don't let your significant other breastfeed, because then there's time. And it was what I was talking about earlier. Valuable. Time is valuable when you got to go pump. And then you got to go get those bottles, and you got to clean out those bottles. And then when they get off that breast milk, the baby not going to be on that cow milk. They going to want their organic stuff. And that stuff is not cheap. Trust me, Pampers and milk. Just remember that whenever you guys have kids. I wish Garrett had a span of 3 years. Hey, that would be nice if coaches just do this. If coaches had like presidential terms, right? Like they can't go no more than 4 years. It's like they have to be. That would be nice for the Dallas Cowboys if they have to be voted. Like go through a whole campaign. We vote for this guy to be the coach, and his max terms is 8 years. I mean, this would be Garrett final year last year or something like that. That would be nice, man. But Jason Garrett, man, the best thing that happened for us with Jason Garrett, if what's that guy? Not Tom Coughlin. Is that Tom Coughlin for the Steelers? The guy that did all that spitting when he talk. Is that him? Help me out, man. It's late. If Jason Garrett go out like him, finally win the Super Bowl, and he gets out, and then we get another young fish, and he wins the Super Bowl, that would be nice. That would be nice, guys. Garrett is great in the off season. Is from Night 405. Yeah, Uncle Tom, Tom Coughlin, Babe Killer, streaming Willie Beamen. Yeah, Alan Main, Alan Man. What's up? In this view now, OD. Yes, indeed. Robert Chapman. What's up, man? What's going on? Yes, indeed. It says done. Yeah. So now all I got to do is think of a title. The video that I'm doing is Rico Gathers. Rico's Gathers film. Let me see if I can put this around. Yep. It's Rico Gathers film. I finally finished it. I apologize to you guys on the Rico Gathers film. I was a little dry on the commentary. Didn't have everything that I wanted to express. Didn't have time. But it's out. I'm finna hit publish in a few seconds. I gotta think of a name for Rico Gathers film. I'm gonna let you guys create the title for me. Those who in the chat box, think of the name. I'm gonna put the Dallas Cowboys. What y'all want to name this title of this video? The Dallas Cowboys RICO, right? GATHERS. That's how you spell Gathers. Gathers. GATHERS, right? That's how you say it. Dallas Cowboys. What's the name of the title you guys want it to be? The Lost Wonders, right? The Hidden Weapon. What y'all want this title of the Rico Gathers? Just Gathers. I'm talking about the title of the video. I just finished it, so I think Rico Gathers would be just such a bland title. Future Arena League player Rico Gathers. No, man. No, I can't name it that, man. Come on. Somebody name this title, man. Help me out. Rico Gathers, a diamond in the rough. Okay. David B. So, all right. All right. Almighty Bones. I swear streaming is out to dedicate. He's dedicated to troll of the month, like something like that. Yeah, Almighty Bones. Yeah, troll. Term limit for Garnet. Unspoken Gathers. No, man, David B, man. Hey, I'm gonna use that. Rico Gathers. Diamonds. The Dallas Cowboys Rico Gathers. Diamond. Let me see right there. I'm gonna do Diamond in the Rough. Make sure nobody else got that name. Man, Diamond in the Rough. Alright. In the rough. And I'm put the question mark. I want to put the question mark on there too. Let me see where that question mark. And put 3 question marks behind it. Anybody else name before I hit go? The Project. That would be nice. Big D shotgun. I don't know. Zeus. I had that as a title already for Rico. The Rico Act. That would be a nice name. I think my God dog. God dog it. God dog it. I don't know if I hit delete. The Dallas Cowboys. Rico Gathers. Diamonds in the Rough. I don't know why it went away. Must be a sign, huh? Rough. And don't put 3 question mark. 1 to 3. Copy this. I had to send out a tweet. And we're gonna do this thing live like 95, right? Come on now. Come on. Why you stalling, Law? Why you stalling? No, I got film session somewhere. Film breakdown. There you go. Yup. Rico, Law. Rico Cinco. That would be nice. Rico Law, but that's too short. Diamond in the Rough. Yeah, Rico. It's going to be, the title of the video is The Dallas Cowboys Rico Gathers. Diamonds with an S. Or is it Diamond without the S? It's Diamond without the S, right? Because he's not multiple people. Diamond in the Rough. Yeah. Now, if this video get 100,000 views, I'm going to jump out of the window, man, and take my shirt off and do a film session on on Law Nation. Thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation film session. As you take a deeper look at this crazed Cowboy fan jumping out of the window, now he takes his shirt off, and now he's doing, Key, do you love me? All right, potential gathers. That would be nice. Are you riding? Yeah. Y'all like that Drake? That Drake song? It's cool how Drake was getting all bashed up by my guy, and then all of a sudden he said, man, forget this. I'm gonna make some love songs. Forget that. I ain't gonna touch that. And then R. Kelly, he out there telling the world. One of the songs, R. Kelly said, hell, he like man. R. Kelly, man, I don't know what to say about R. Kelly, man. Man, I feel sorry for the brother. You know, he talking about he broke, got no money, and he trusts the wrong people with his coins, man. He got to figure out a way. He should have been investing. R. Kelly. Billy D. Harden, what's good, man? Saying the man 213. What you doing up this late at night, man? Hanging out with the All Stars, man. Chat box on swole right now. Streaming Willie Beamen in this thing. Chris Long, I thought he was going to bed. He's staying up. Dark Knight 405. But Night 405 is in this mix. Chris Longley, Texas. R. Kelly, a.k.a. Pierce. R. Kelly makes some classic hits, man. I mean, some of y'all are born off R. Kelly songs, man. It's just that. All right. I'm putting my tags on the video. Got to tag the video up. Got to put my tags on the video, and then we got to put hashtag DC4L, right? Let me see, hashtag. You guys are live with Law Nation. making clips. And how y'all been liking the NFL version of film sessions? If you go to YouTube and you type in hashtag film sessions, you will see the NFL doing their film sessions, and it's cool. I respect the NFL. They gotta make their bread too as well. So everybody gotta make their bread, right? DC for life, yes. All right, so all right, you guys should be able to see the clip now. It's out there in the universe. The first person to make a comment on the Rico Gathers video, I'll give you a shout out. It's out there to the Mecca. It's out there to the world to see. Y'all check it out. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Don't give me no thumbs down if you don't like it. Just say, hey man, just do better next time. Do something like that. Still share the content. Share the video to everybody out there in the world. Let them know that this brother from another mother, no other. I don't look like Danny Glover. How y'all? Everybody call me James Harden, but I'm 8 years older than the brother. See, James Harden would have been better if he was playing on one of my teams, I guess, but I don't like Houston. And it is what it is. But the video is out, guys. Thumbs down, brother. 5 group. What's up, man? You been on a vacation, man. I've been looking for you. Shout out to you, man. Hey, it's the grind, man. It's the off season. And I can't wait, man, till the real season come. So you guys can really see my emotions. I think that this year I'm going to do the live game. And I'm not going to have the camera on the TV because it's illegal via YouTube policies. But Facebook and Instagram, they don't care. But I'm still going to have you guys going to get to see the raw emotions. And I think that my guy, Koye, Voch Lombardi, somebody else, we should all be live somewhere, and you guys can see us jump up and down and punch holes in the air, and get mad at Jason Garrett, get mad at Dak Prescott too as well. He ain't gonna be all the way off the bus, off the loop, if he does anything wrong. And it's gonna be good entertainment. Shout out to Young, man, I'm gonna call you Young Money, man. Young Wilson for making a donation this late at night, man. What's up, Law? Rather see him block. Yeah, rather see him blocked, right? Just a whole film session on Rico Gathers blocking. Yeah, he haven't played enough. He don't have that much film out there. He don't have no college tape. But that's all the time, guys. I really thank you guys. Let me see who made the first person who made the comment on this Rico Gathers. I'm gonna give you a shout out live right now. Let me see what you got. Who's the first person? Somebody made a comment by now, right? Come on, I have to refresh this thing. Somebody watching the. All right, it was D-Town Tex G. Rico can be a dynamic passer, catching tight end possibly. And then Chris Rayner says, nice breakdown. Mr. Turnup says, love the content, Law. Yeah. Then my guy, yo, bro. It is Almighty Bones. Yo, bro. I mean, it's 1 minute ago. So you guys are winners, man. I wish I can, down the line, I wish I can just have something like giveaways, stuff like that I can just send out to you guys. But that's all the time I have for today. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you all are listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace. Let me find that off button so I get on and go to bed. Man, you guys know how it goes, right? I got to be at work early in the morning. Peace.